You may have heard of a catheter for labor induction, but what does that look like? Let's go over it. So this is one example. This is a Cook catheter. It is 2 balloons on a long, flexible plastic tube. This is a type of mechanical induction, meaning there's no medication in the catheter itself. So your provider would guide this catheter in through the cervix. Sometimes they use a stylet, which is a really firm wire, and then they remove that wire once the catheter is in place. Once that first balloon is beyond the cervix, they'll then inflate it with a fluid. They're going to be putting that fluid in through that red port that you saw in the beginning. That's the uterine port. Once it's inflated, they're going to pull back a little bit, and then they're going to inflate the balloon on the other side of your cervix. And this is done by pushing that same fluid into the green port, the vaginal port. And what you're left with are 2 very large balloons on either side of the cervix. The idea here is to put that pressure on both sides, causing it to thin out and hopefully dilate a little bit. Once this is in place, yes, you will have a little tail hanging out, but we could just tape that to your thigh so it doesn't dangle in the way. Now, every site is likely a little bit different for monitoring after this goes in. At my site, we monitor you for an hour and then you go home with this in place. So if you're lined up for a catheter induction, make sure to check in and ask them their procedure.